earbuds in, hanging out with John Jay. Watch your troubles drifting away. Something planted in your ears, tears are in your eyes. You can't hear your doorbell ring, you can't hear your baby cry.
Something Planet Podcast, episode number 559. Welcome to it. I'm your host, John Jay. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Appreciate you. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. We've got a great show for you today. We've got some fantastic friends in the studio. Please say hello to Nathan and David. Nathan Daughterty and David the Day. Everybody knows him.
What's up?
I've been decorating the
voice.
studio a little bit. I've been decorating it a little bit since you've been here last, Nathan.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I'm going for like a.
You got rid of the light down here that just shines in your eyes.
You guys didn't like that?
No.
I turned it around that way. It's got a nice glow to it.
It does.
Now.
It does.
I'm loving the penis light behind
Yeah.
me. Great. It is impressive.
That's where I pop up sometimes.
That's a chode. That's a chode.
I pop up on the
impressive.
chode sometimes. So really, this is the chode cam.
Chode view. Chode cam.
Yeah, chode cam.
Showed POV. Got it. That's amazing. I love it.
And yeah, we got a great show. We're here talking about Nathan's upcoming show this weekend. What are you calling it?
It is a tribute to Mel Brooks, but it's a burlesque variety show.
Yes.
So much fun. I've been preparing it a ton, so yeah, I love it.
We're gonna get into some Mel Brooks talk in a minute. But
Did you guys
first-
catch my Mel Brooks reference earlier? I didn't
No.
even mean to do it. Oh, a bullshit artist.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes,
Stand-up philosopher.
Love it.
I
And it's funny to see how many references like people just make on a random day that are very Mel Brooks inspired,
Yeah,
if not
right.
things that he's
direct
written.
quotes.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
the three of us probably quote Mel Brooks quite a
the
bit.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I start randomly singing the Inquisition.
The
every once-
Inquisition. Is that one of the songs?
No. I don't think anybody's doing that. And if they are, I cannot wait to see it. So whenever
It's like one of the most offensive songs.
It is. and perfect for burlesque.
Yeah.
So it's funny, we're doing this in Jacksonville, and I've done a couple burlesque shows in Jacksonville, and I hosted a Wizard of Oz themed one not that long ago, and people got offended because the person who was doing the Scarecrow, if you only had a brain, in the middle of it played a Donald Trump quote. As the brainless, and it offended a table of MAGAs that we didn't know were there.
What are they doing there? That's not
Of
family
all the
values for them.
places.
It's not
Right,
family
right.
values. It's like, well, at least it's not like a lady man dressed as a lady or something I don't understand.
And I was like, it said burlesque on the poster, but then I thought, oh, they can't read. Yeah. They can't read.
They don't know what that word is.
They just saw a pretty lady. I'm going in.
yeah,
oh,
it was a
no.
poster, pretty lady.
Tassels. Yes.
Tassels. I'm offended.
Nothing gets me harder than tassels. Yeah, I've been experimenting with a new sport. Well, actually, it's an old sport. I joined a bowling league.
Oh, yeah. hell yeah.
I'm finally at that age where I joined I got talked into
You're
it.
old enough now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in my 40s.
And you got
so-
talked into it. Just like
Is that the only way people get
it
into
didn't take
bowling
a lot of
leagues?
convincing.
Is guilt?
No, I said I'll do it. I'm in.
I was like, sure, fuck it.
There wasn't much negotiation to get you to do
No,
it. It
I've
was
been
just-
bowling. I've been bowling over the summer.
Yeah, you have.
Because
It's too hot to play disc golf.
Because it's too hot to play disc golf, and it's not that it's too hot to play disc golf. Like I can take the heat. It's just the humidity this summer.
Yeah.
has been just brutal, and bugs fucking everywhere. It's just been a disgusting
Yeah, like
Florida
it's
summer.
doable, but it's not comfortable.
It's not
and
fun.
that's like
Yeah.
part of disc golf is being chill and groovy.
Yeah,
Right,
chill
like
and fun. So I was like, what other sport that I could do that's chill and fun?
bowling.
And-
I went bowling recently. I was like,
Yeah?
man, I miss doing this. So when you said let's play sometime, I'm all for it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I've been playing all summer with Leah and by myself. So I had just bought a pair of bowling shoes because like the ones that you rent from the alley
Or gross.
they're gross. They're pretty shitty. They
Where
make
do you
my
go to
knees
buy
hurt.
them? Just online, or is there
Yeah,
a
there's
bowling
on
shoe
Amazon.
store? Oh, on Amazon. Okay.
And they have like a pro shop.
Yeah,
there
there's a
too.
pro shop in
really?
every bowling alley.
Oh, is that?
but they don't carry my size. So I
I've
had to
never
order
been interested to spend enough to go into a bowling. I did go one time because they were like shaving a bowling ball to make it a little bit less like heavy
that's
for
cool.
somebody.
Yeah.
So I just
What does it
watched
like rotate around?
and just like sat on. It looked like one of those paint shaker machines that you see at Home Depot. But you just stick it in and like a thing comes down on top of it, and it just shaved like a layer or two off the bowling ball.
It turns it into a Westworld robot.
I was like,
Just 3D prints it.
right. So
Mission Impossible mask. Yeah.
But in that same store, I would see like just shelves of very unique bowling balls.
Yeah.
and they'd be like, "Oh, that's $9,000," and I'm like,
Who the fuck's
gonna spend $9,000 on a bowling ball?" And then
People do.
but if it wasn't like if people wouldn't do it, they wouldn't be selling it.
Yeah. If you're a pro, I guess.
Right.
I mean,
I don't know
guess-
if anyone going into Dunedin Lanes is buying a $9,000 bowling
Well,
ball.
see that's the thing I'm learning being in a bowling league. Apparently, all of these bowling alleys are like under one. I think it's called the U.S. Bowling Congress.
Congress?
It's called a Congress. Yeah, I'm a part of.
Seems about right.
I'm a congressman now. Yeah, I joined the bowling Congress.
Yes.
It cost $27.
I mean, not gonna
Okay.
lie, I would trust the bowling Congress more than our current one.
Yeah,
so
they're more ethical.
they're more ethical and they're probably a lot cooler.
and smarter.
Bunch of cool bowling guys.
They can add up to 300.
Yeah. So I joined the bowling congress. It's
Nice.
so all of these bowling alleys in Pinellas County, with the exception of like one or two, is under the same league thing. So
You get like a discount when you go in there or something?
yeah. So now you get a discount. Now I get a discount in all the bowling alleys and shit like that.
okay.
Did they give you like an ID card with your photo on it? that you
No,
just
I
show?
think it's still like old school. They're like, "Where do you bowl?" And then they just like pick up the phone, they call down there, and they're like, "Hey, do you know so and so?" I think it's like one of those.
Hey, I say,
yeah.
where are you from?
Hey, where are you from?
You from around here?
Which alley you come from?
He wants to know what color shirt you were wearing the other night.
And then they plunk your information in and they print it out on a dot matrix machine. Yeah.
So yeah, they're still not caught up. Like the bowling, the league fees and stuff. Like there's not like an app to pay on or
$12.
anything.
You have to pay
Is it like
via
$12?
check.
Yeah, it's like $12, but like they come around and then like each team gets an envelope, and then you have to like put the cash in the envelope, and then you have to
One of those-
write on it.
Knuckle scraper for the credit card. You're signed up.
I didn't even want to try to pay with a credit card. I didn't know, like I didn't want to fuck up somebody's Sunday.
When
you
the
know?
transaction happens in 2 weeks, you'll know that you finally figured out how to do it.
It would have been one of those things where they tried for 15 minutes and then told me to pay next.
You know what though? I miss old bowling lanes, like from
Yeah.
the 80s.
Yeah, I'm kinda
Those
sad
were
that
a
they
vibe.
updated.
They've updated every single one of them. I miss the old like wood paneled walls, no arcade rooms
yeah.
for the kids.
I missed the carpet that looked like this picture of a different galaxy.
The backdrop
like
here?
Astro Skate.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes.
I missed that carpet that, like, if you were drunk enough, it would like create an optical illusion and you would get vertigo.
Whoa, yeah.
So speaking of being drunk, I don't want to derail it too much, but you said Dunedin Lanes and now drunk, so I can make a story happen. I was actually, this was during COVID. I went to Dunedin Lanes because they do karaoke, as you guys probably know.
Oh yeah, they do karaoke. What, every Friday? I
Yeah.
think?
So me and my wife and actually Jessica, our friend Jessica, we went one night because we used to go out and just find karaoke spots. I got extremely drunk.
Oh yeah,
Like,
the
not one-
beers are like $3.
Oh yeah,
Still,
I
it's
didn't
still
do.
1980s prices.
I did Long Island's.
Oh yeah, what do they got, like $5 Long
Yeah,
Islands?
they were $5,
Oh,
and I had
God.
like 7 of them. So they send me up to go sing an Aerosmith song while I'm on 7 Long Islands, and it didn't work. So I go back to the bar. I'm sitting there, and my stomach starts getting gross. Now this is during COVID. You had to have a mask on.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sitting at the bar, kind of just like, and they're singing. I'm at the bar. They come back and they sit down, and I start to vomit at
into
the
your
bar,
mask?
into my mask. So I had to jump up. They took me to the women's bathroom in Dunedin Lanes. I have not been back since.
Yeah, you're not allowed back.
But that's probably not the worst thing to happen.
Oh, that's your picture they have up there.
That's
on the
fine. It
wall.
was a few pounds ago, but yeah, it was a shit night.
Oh, Jesus. So yeah, I've been playing at Dunedin Lanes most of the summer. The league that I'm in is Jason, who's in Brad's band.
Yep.
In Brad's band, Crisis the Jazz Project. So it's his bowling team. We're called the what is it called? The Inglorious Bowlers.
That's good.
That's the team name. Yeah.
Anyone else on the team you know, or are they just?
There's another dude named John that says he knows you. but now I forget his name.
That narrows it down.
I know a
yeah.
lot of Johns.
I know. There's no. Yeah, it sounds like I'm fucking with you, but no,
Yeah.
there is another guy.
Okay,
named-
interesting. Interesting.
That's great.
Another guy
I
named
think
John.
we know everyone in Dunedin at this point.
Yeah, probably. And then it's Jason's wife, Erin, is also on the
Okay,
team.
cool.
So I'm sure you've met her before.
I think so.
But yeah, they're all better at bowling than me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
What's your average?
they're already in a league, so
True.
My average was 115. And now I think it's a little bit higher than that. But now, like, this is like a handicap league, so I'm still trying to figure out. I just barely figured out. Like, I've been bowling since I was a little kid. I just now learned how the scoring works.
Oh yeah.
I was just always like,
It's-
well, strikes get you way more points.
Yeah.
Somehow.
But the complicated thing is, like, if you do multiple strikes in a row, then there's like some
It's a
formula.
multiplier, yeah.
some multiplier thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that works.
I mean,
Well,
I just
the formula is for every strike you bowl.
in a row.
No, it's not the exact formula, but the scoring is you get 10 plus whatever you get on the next frame. So then that multiplies every
okay.
strike in a row. So that's how it multiplies.
Well, I'm glad the computers are there doing the math.
Me
because
too.
I remember I've seen obviously
Oh, yeah.
where you just write it down on the projector and you're like doing your own math.
Yeah.
They made us do that in school. We would play bowling in like gym class and you'd have to
Yeah, they do it
tabulate
on
your
like
own
a
scores.
dirt patch or something.
Right. That is crazy.
Over the line.
I will say though, my favorite part of bowling is the absolutely dramatic videos of I got a strike and it's like the pins dancing around and then they get murdered. Like I've seen so many memes about those, but I don't know if they do that.
There's
anymore.
a lot of funny videos. This one particular bowler, but I can't remember his name, that just has a fucking meltdown every time he loses. It's
Yes.
really funny.
But there's one that I saw where it was like a championship bowler where somebody took a photo during his when he was having his turn and
Yeah.
he freaked out on them for taking his photo and they used it in like the pre-roll at Side Splitters.
Oh yeah. This is we're talking about the same guy.
Yeah,
here,
okay,
yeah.
okay, it's the exact same guy. Same
No,
guy.
back to the unhinged animations though. The
Oh
one
my
that
God.
that I've seen the most like circulate around the internet is I think it's the bowling ball is like going down and then he's like wearing a hat and these pins like push him and his hat falls off and another pin goes up to him and like helps him up and everything. And then it goes to the next day and the bowling ball comes by and hands a note to the pin that helped him and goes,
like, who's writing
and he
this?
goes, "Don't come to school tomorrow." And then it goes,
Yes, I've-
spared.
Like,
That is
yeah, like who's
dark.
writing this shit? Somebody sat down and came up with like somebody storyboarded that.
That one was purposely made like that.
Of course.
I think there's like a whole series of them. Like,
I think
yeah.
I've seen one that are like 9/11 themed
Yes,
too.
yeah.
So I'm like, all right, that's fine. But I remember just being as a kid, and you could change like the theme of it, and like when.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was such a nerdy
the
kid.
sultry ball hits the pins.
Ooh, that's the sexy ball.
It's got heels on.
So yeah, lots of weird shit going on in the news right now, politically wise. Before we talk about Mel a little bit more,
Yeah.
you were just in D.C., right?
Yes, I was.
And David, you were just in
Chicago, yeah.
Can we have a report on the crime? Let's talk about the crime
Yes,
real quick.
I was mugged I couldn't even go outside. I was mugged incessantly and shot multiple
I was
times.
shot and stabbed multiple
Orange Man was
times.
right.
No, it was fine. There was nothing wrong.
Yeah.
The thing that they're
Well, it's
reporting
like
is
every
all,
city. Don't go to the fucking bad neighborhood.
Yeah, it's all the hood. The stuff they're reporting is all like gang related violence. That's everywhere. That the
Right.
The solution to that is not to send in the National Guard.
Well, in DC,
It's a
I
much
know-
deeper problem.
In
Yeah.
DC, I know the places where there is like shootings and gang activity, like they have not sent the.
They didn't
National
go there.
Guard.
They have 'em-
Yeah, they have them like
On the-
puttering around the mall.
Yeah, the mall, which is the most peaceful place you've like. It's
Oh yeah, it's very peaceful.
they've
I
got
feel
so
like you
much
could take a
security
nap
there already. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
I've seen people napping openly in,
Yes.
in the National Mall.
Napping open.
Not a worry in the world. I see families having picnics there. There's Cub Scout troops on a field trip.
and kids like elementary school kids that are not being chaperoned.
Just wandering.
Groups of 30 of them, you know?
Eating ice cream and falafel.
Well, before we went to, because I went to DC for work, and we were there from Thursday through Sunday, so we went for a few days to see what was going on, and I had never been. But I wanted to explore there first at night because I'm like, I want to see how it's really doing. Like,
right.
And I was listening to the show where you were talking about.
Yeah,
your
I
trip,
walked all
like,
around DC at night, and it was fine.
Right. And, like people say, think about the crime. And I listened when you were talking about the Dominican Republic. Like, that's typically what people would say.
I was saying that on the last podcast is no matter where I go, people go, have you heard about the crime?
Exactly. And they said that about DC. Like, my parents were like, be careful, because my parents do subscribe to the crazy a little bit.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, fine. I'm going to go to the fucking heart of all of this, and I'm going to tell you while I'm there. So when we arrived in DC area, we went to the Washington Monument first.
Yeah,
we parked literally right out front of it. And I took a photo for my parents of me standing there, like selfie, like, hey, everything is great. We jumped on scooters and drove around the entire night, getting pelted by bugs. Didn't know that was a thing. But we went to all
kind
the
of a
monuments.
swamp.
It is. And we went at night, so I needed to go to the bathroom terribly, and I had no idea where to go. And the person I was with, they were like, hey, there's a group of soldiers. We should ask them where the bathroom is.
Yeah.
We did. And they were like, the bathroom's over here. And I'm like, guys, do you want to do what you're doing right now? Like, I asked
No, absolutely
flat out.
not.
And they're like, they didn't say it out loud.
Yeah,
but they were like,
not fucking really.
And they said, have a good night, sir. And then they kept walking. But
Well, they don't know if you're a reporter.
Right.
You know, they don't know if you work for fucking TMZ.
Right.
In fact, you look like you work for TMZ.
I look like I do. I look like I'm the worst person at TMZ. But they were extremely nice, and they're like, well, you can go to the bathrooms by the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So we went, and there were two more soldiers standing out front of the bathrooms there,
Yeah.
by like where they drop the buses off. And I was like, once again, how you guys doing? Like, do you really like? Is everything going? They're like, yeah, it's another night in DC.
Yep.
And I will tell you, DC itself is so gay.
It's gay. It's clean.
Oh my! We got nervous beforehand because of obviously everything in the news. And
Yeah.
I'm like, am I gonna go with my rainbow glasses? Am I gonna get shanked?
No.
It was one of the gayest towns I've been
is.
to in a while.
It is.
And we had a great time. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I actually want to go back.
I want to go back.
Well, that's
I like
how you
that
can
town.
tell like how left a city is. Do Republicans hate it?
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
They don't want it to become a state. It's like
Yeah, I mean, the transit system's pretty good.
Right.
last time
it's
I
a
was
walking
in DC,
city.
Yeah, last time I was in DC was a couple of years ago. My wife and I walked from our hotel room all the way to the theater. What's the National Theater, which is now the
Kennedy Center.
the Kennedy Center.
The-
It was like
the-
5 or 6 miles.
It's now the Ivanka Trump Center for Kids that can't read good and want to do other stuff good too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we walked there and back at night, the darkest of night. It was fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Yeah, we walked. We actually stayed in like a basement apartment, like over behind the White House. So we were like in a real neighborhood. So we were
They
just
kept
walking
Joe
around.
Biden in the auto pen. They said Joe Biden was in a basement.
Yeah,
where he should
they showed the auto pen on the White House tour. Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was fine, you know, and I don't want to speak for the National Guard that's there now, but I can just kind of like, because I was in the military, you know when something's bullshit when you're and these guys aren't in the military. I want to point out they are, but they aren't. They're National Guardsmen, so I really feel for them. They didn't sign up for 60-day orders to bag leaves in Washington D.C.
Yeah. No.
Okay, like these guys have real jobs. Okay, they serve, they volunteer to serve in an actual emergency. Like South Carolina is having a fucking Category 4 hurricane. Let's go help them. Right,
Yeah.
that's what they serve for, not stupid politics or theater. That's just completely bullshit.
Yeah. I saw that too. Like when
These
we
people
were
are
there,
losing money.
Right, and they are, and it's such a waste. And when we were there, that same night that we were literally on our scooters going around, I saw a post that Trump's like, we want to take the 3 miles around the White House and beautify it because right now it's trash. And I'm like, I drove around that 3 miles tonight.
Yeah.
And it was fine.
Yeah, and it's filled with
It was
fucking
beautiful.
cherry
Anything
He's
blossom
been
trees.
around DC. Like he
Yeah,
goes to the White
whole
House and
thing's
gets
filled
flung
with cherry
from a-
blossom trees and perfectly manicured gardens.
Well, we took the scooters and we actually went right in front of the White House, and there was no one out there.
Yeah.
It was dead. And we, of course, took our obligatory flip it off selfie and then drove away.
Do they still have the gates up in front of
Yes,
the White House?
they do.
Yeah, they
Massively.
can't
And
get
in
in
Congress too, right? Was it around
Oh yeah,
Congress?
it was all there. So I'm like, all right. But the Washington Monument was great. We walked up to it, could touch the dang thing. Like it was fun. Everybody was out there just lounging and listening to music, and it was fun. So I do want to go back.
Yeah.
It is not what they're saying.
No, not at all.
No,
it's a beautiful city.
And good to know that about Chicago, because we want to visit Chicago here very soon too.
Chicago is fine.
I have some friends that just moved to Chicago and they're loving it.
Yeah.
Downtown is a beautiful area. It's just like
You can flick that bean.
Oh yeah, I flicked the bean.
Flick the Chicago bean.
What's
Give it a
great
little
about
rub.
What's great about Chicago, at least when we went, is it's a huge. It's the third largest city, but it doesn't feel like that. Like I feel some of the areas we were in, it's like St. Pete's more crowded than that.
Yeah, well, that's how I felt about DC as well.
Same,
like, it was like,
yeah.
oh, this feels like it could be St. Petersburg.
San Francisco
Right.
is the
Doesn't feel that
same way.
big.
It's just like a small town feel, but in a big city, big ass city. I think it's spread out so much, and the
Right.
it's not like everyone's downtown all at once. But yeah, speaking of all of this, I just saw a meme. It was like, this was a story told less than 1 year apart, and it was Kamala saying, Trump is going to use the army against you guys.
Yeah, I sent that to you.
Yeah. Oh, you sent that to me. Okay, yeah. And then it's just Trump with his little Apocalypse Now tweet that he did.
Yeah,
that
like,
was
I'm
like,
going
we're
that
waging. You're
shit.
going to find out what Department of War means.
Department
Chicago.
of War.
God,
That
I saw
sounds-
that.
Sounds.
President of Peace, ladies and gentlemen.
But I will tell you, I am loving the clapbacks from Newsom. Oh my God! Like,
Oh
Gavin,
yeah, he's just like, see how easy it is to be this retarded.
Right. Yeah. And the fighting fire with fire thing, I mean, for the longest time, it's been like, we're going to write letters. It's like, that's not working, guys.
If they go low, we go high. No,
that doesn't work.
it doesn't work on idiots. Anyway.
Right. We're seeing over the last 8-10 years, we should just go as low as they are. We're all just in the slums now.
It's a weird time. It's a weird time. Like I saw the blacked out SUVs driving around this neighborhood the other day.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're odd looking because they're all gray.
Yeah.
And the windows are fully blacked out. You cannot see
Yeah.
inside them, and they're all American made.
Were
But they're
the-
like identical to each other.
But is that the David Miscavige's? Doesn't he live in this neighborhood? His
They
house is
drive.
Does he really?
listed- he has a house that's listed
Okay.
here, but I don't think he actually lives.
It's like
there.
a
It's probably
dormitory.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
like a
probably a
dorm.
safe
Is that
house.
where Shelley is?
That's where Shelley is.
That's just
She's
down
in the basement.
street.
She's in the basement.
She's down the street, folks.
Yes.
The basement of the Alamo.
These are definitely federal vehicles.
okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
they're prowling. There's a middle school over here, so I figured maybe they were gonna try to kidnap some kids.
Another day.
to feed the overlords.
Yeah, something like that.
They're going to own the libs that way.
Yeah, we're owning the libs
We're
by being
owning the libs.
pedophiles. That'll show them.
Man, that stuff keeps getting worse and worse for the Orange Man, right?
Sure does. I mean, just seeing all the stuff that's been coming out, like, oh God, it's been very interesting to see. And that letter,
So, what's her name? Machine Gun Kelly. No, Jory Taylor Greene.
Yeah, MTG. Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those. Yeah,
whenever I see her name, I'm like, Magic the Gathering?
Magic the Gathering?
I was just saying
I
Machine
tapped
Gun
my
Kelly. I'm
land.
like, they look very similar.
Yeah.
They're both blonde.
Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
Resurrected.
Yeah, so even she's coming out like, "Hey, we should release the list."
Yeah, she's
And
like,
you know
this
what?
is-
give it
this-
up for those fucking victims that just fucking stood out there in
Yeah.
the open while they're flying fucking fighter jets over their head.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
nuts.
well, and MTG was like, hey, me and this other person in Congress, we're immune in Congress if we use it as a debate. So we'll just read the list there. These people can't right now. The victims can't because they'll get
Right.
sued to oblivion.
Right.
So she's like, we'll just read them. Still
they'll
waiting for her to do
they'll
it.
fucking shut off C-SPAN.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
That shit'll just go boo, and then it just pops
A
up with the
national
American
emergency.
flag
Yeah.
in the wind.
Well, what was I going to say? Oh my God, I totally lost it. Never mind.
I did not think agreeing with her was going to be on my bingo card this year.
She has slowly been turning a leaf. Slowly. Very slowly. But there are a couple of things where I'm just like, she's like, we shouldn't be bombing Iran. What are we doing doing that? It's just like,
Yeah, her caveman
from
brain.
Jewish
you're just
space
like-
lasers
you see
to
it-
being a
yeah.
pacifist is really weird.
You see her brain is just like starting to work, like the gears are starting to spin. Like, wait a minute, wouldn't he release the list if he wasn't in it?
yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Wait a minute.
I wonder
Wait
if
a minute.
I've been always thinking that the Jasmine Crockett's been getting to her. a
Oh,
bit
maybe.
because she's been like going on about it a lot and
Yeah.
like really going in on her. And I
I
think
love Jasmine Crockett.
I love her too.
I wish we had a whole a whole Congress full of her.
Yes.
Shit would actually
A
get
whole
done.
bowling Congress full of them. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, we're talking about the bowling congress.
Yes,
still, right?
yes.
Of course. For SEO purposes, we're talking about the bowling Congress.
What else? Oh yeah, we got to talk about Mel Brooks. So you're doing the show Saturday night.
Yes, it's Saturday
Correct.
night in Jacksonville at the Emerald Vine Room. It's a very, very cool venue. I think anybody should check it out, even when there's not a burlesque show happening there. But
Was it like very fancy?
it's very fancy. It's very cool. It's like speakeasy style. They got vines.
yeah.
It's in
Is
the
it
name.
old? Is it like a
It's
historic?
no, it's relatively new. It's,
okay.
it's a space. This is the first time I'm ever doing a show with them.
They just get the lighting right and it looks old. you know?
Yeah, right. Exactly. When I see that in a lot of like these themed bars these days that are like experiential bars. I went to one in Orlando this past weekend that's on the rooftop of Mangoes
Okay.
on Sand Lake in I Drive. And it was just like vines from the ceiling. It's very similar to this, but I think people really want experience-based
Yes.
places. I do. I know you guys
Yes.
probably do too. And so this...
Yeah, I love a good theme.
Me too. And if it's done well and executed well and the drinks are good, I'll be back.
I have
so
been
frickin' much.
saying that is what we are missing in this area.
1000%.
Is the equivalent of a dark ride at Disney in a bar format.
Right. Yeah, because you took us to all those cool ones on your birthday that one time.
Yeah, there were a couple of
There's like the
Saigon
one.
Blonde or whatever.
Oh, I've been there. Yeah, it's a great place.
The
That's
laundromat.
as close. The laundromat
Lost
one.
and Found, yeah.
Dirty laundry. Yeah.
Dirty Laundry, yeah.
But in Vegas, off of the Strip, one of the coolest places I've been. It's called the Golden Tiki, and you walk in this place, and the ceiling is like a field of twinkling stars. Inside is it's tiki themed. It's like you're in a sunken ship, and it was just. They serve you things in coconuts. They had a drink called the Banana Batida, which used actual Dole Whip ice cream in some alcoholic banana liqueur thing. I don't remember. And they had some dude playing surf rock off of vinyl albums. I mean, it was like
I can only
it
get
was
so
a vibe.
erect right
I know.
now.
It was. We
I'm
need
going to
more
Vegas
stuff.
next week, so
Yeah.
please send me. Literally, I'm
Golden
going.
Tiki. Yes,
Golden Tiki. I will
You gotta
go.
check
All
it
right.
out. Yeah.
All right. I'll be there next week. I'll send my
I'm
reports.
craving something like that.
I'm definitely into it. So this place is the Emerald Vine.
Emerald Vine Room in Jacksonville. It's next to an axe throwing place. So it's funny enough. And
You can do both.
You can do both. And if you actually, there's a ticket that you can purchase
Actually?
that has axe throwing involved as well. So you can buy a ticket to the show and then
you
go
can,
throw
you
axes
can get an
after.
axe throwing package. is
Yes,
what
so
you're
you can
saying.
take out all your sexual frustration on the axes after.
So many tassels.
So many tassels, but no, it's gonna be it's really really fun show. The producer, her name is Valerie. She knew that I was a huge Mel Brooks fan and that I've done the producers,
Yeah.
and I love those shows. And she's like, "You want to host it?" I'm like, "Oh hell yeah!" So I'm hosting as myself as Max Bialystock, which is very fun because he's such like a smarmy character anyway. So it's
Yeah.
like the perfect host for a burlesque show.
Are you playing music too?
No, so yeah, I'll be singing, but it's all tracks.
Okay.
Because it's a smallerish venue, but I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna open up with King of Broadway like they do in New York, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be straight into that song, and then I'm gonna sing his Along Came Bialy song and change my costume in front of everybody because it's a burlesque show,
Yeah.
so I'll strip out.
You gotta
and-
strip, yeah.
and then into something new. But I'm giving all my secrets away. But yeah, no, it's going to be a great show. We have 4 performers that are doing different skits based on different Mel Brooks movies and musicals. So ton of fun.
Do you know any that you can
you-
say?
I can't. They don't want me to say any of
don't
them.
want you to say, okay.
It's a
because some of
surprise.
them are going to be sight gags, but I will tell you they are so funny. I think almost every Mel Brooks major movie is being covered in this.
Oh, I love
which is
it.
great. I
Okay,
told them I
that's
wanted
perfect.
a soundboard set up where every time I say Frau Blucher, you hear the horse neigh behind me, and I'm going to test the sound guy on that all night long. I cannot wait. But it's going to be a ton of fun. And
He's gonna have to practice.
yeah, right. So I'll get there early. And we'll
Get like a
I'll mess
combat
with him.
course where it's just like a dummy just goes and just points.
He's got to do it. But it's so great.
Any
And-
chance you can bring that closer to home, like as a
you know,
encore?
so I think so. So if it goes well, I think it could
would be
potentially
badass.
work.
Please, because I can't make it to Jacksonville. this
Yeah,
weekend,
no,
but
I will-
would love
I
to-
will-
I would love to see it.
It's been
It's
received
funny.
very
The
well
comic
so
that I
far.
have down here this week, Will Blaylock, is actually from Jacksonville.
Oh, okay.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And I had never really been. I
Switching
hosted.
performers.
Jacksonville's kind of a cool town. Like
Yeah.
I've been there a couple times for some gigs, and it's
I've
not
done
bad.
comedy there.
Yeah.
Handful. There used to be a couple comedy clubs there. I'm not sure exactly what's there now.
Yeah.
Like a
My wife and I are
comedy
going
zone?
to explore a little bit more while we're there, but it's going to be fun. I'm very excited. We have 2 shows, and I'll be doing the same stuff for both, but the later show I'll get a little bit more racy. But it's great. It's I'm actually might be tap dancing too, so that might be kind of interesting.
Nice.
A spoiler alert: I don't know how, so so that'll be fun. But yeah, it's going to be a great time. Really, really great performers involved. So I'm excited.
That's awesome. Can you tell us the performers?
Yeah. So let me get my phone out so I can say their names exactly correctly. But yeah, it's performers from all over. And the cool part about it is a lot of these performers, they travel to a lot of different troupes. So almost everybody who's in the show I've worked with before in the past.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, it's really, really the burlesque community in Florida is exploding. It's like a ton of new people coming every single year into the burlesque scene. So it's produced by Valkyrie Productions. It's happening at the Emerald Vine Room. The performers that we will have in it are they literally not on the website either? Okay. So anyway, I know that we have Valerie Von Voss, who's a great friend of mine. We've done a lot of shows together. She is a great performer. I know she's doing something from potentially Young Frankenstein, which is my favorite. Have you seen the Young Frankenstein musical?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've listened to it.
I saw the
haven't
one
seen
with
it.
Steve doing it.
Oh yes, yeah,
Stephen Fox.
Steve did
Oh,
it.
that's right. That's right. So we have
I've listened to the music and I really like it.
It's such a great show. It's such a great show. So we have Dream a Little, who's a great friend of mine, Miss Gumdrop Buttons, myself, and Valerie Von Voss.
I love that name. Gumdrop
Getting
Buttons.
burlesque names are so much fun.
I bet that's probably the like one
I'm
of
sure
the most
there's a
fun parts,
burlesque
yeah.
name generator on the internet.
There 100% is, and there's some performers that'll come onto the scene, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that is a that's from a generator. That ChatGPT made your name.
Yeah.
And I will say, like, some of them are not bad.
Yeah.
Some of the generators, I'm like, wow, that's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
What's your favorite Mel Brooks movie?
Probably. Okay, so movie-wise, of his movies, I think it's Young Frankenstein for sure. And I'm a hyper fixator, so the producers in Young Frankenstein were like my two.
Yeah.
That and Spaceballs. Like, I loved all of those, but I think
Now you're picking three.
Yeah, sorry. I know I'm horrible with picking favorites. I fucking suck with that because I'm just like my tastes change over time. But movie-wise, Young Frankenstein, but the musicals for sure.
Well, if you could only pick two out of those three, what would you do?
Producers in Young Frankenstein.
There you go.
Yeah, but musicals, obviously, the producers is.
I would say I would say Spaceballs and yeah.
It's a weird noise.
That's a weird noise. Spaceballs and Robin Hood Men in Tights would be my
Yes.
top two.
I was gonna say those same two, and for a third, History of the World Part 1. I love
love the
watched
musical
that-
number in that.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Inquisition. It's the most offensive thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, I love how offensive it is. I
Yeah,
love
well,
offensive
it should be
comedy.
offensive because the topic is horrible.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
it should offend you.
Blazing Saddles. I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to put that up there
You gotta put it up
above
there?
Robin Hood. I think.
Like I said, it's hard to pick the
It
favorites.
really
There's
is hard to pick.
Friggin'
There's so many
many
good ones.
But
yeah.
Spaceballs is definitely probably. I've watched that since I was like 3 years old.
How do you feel about the continuation of Spaceballs now with Josh Gad and all of them?
I just told him the other day that it was Josh Gad, and he was surprised.
Yeah, no, I heard Josh Gad, but then I think it was just some AI post. It was like Christopher Candy, John.
saw that
yeah, it's
too,
gonna take
yeah.
over. I'm like, that doesn't seem real.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it because it's Spaceballs. We're getting Spaceballs too. We'll see how they
think-
do it. Is it his son? Is it just someone completely
Yeah.
different?
The Phantom asshole.
Yeah.
The quest for more money. Well, like I'm excited to see what they do, and I'm of the ilk like when people say, "Oh, I don't need a sequel; it's gonna ruin the." I'm like, the original is still there.
Yeah, the original's still there.
It's not gonna take away from your nostalgia when they create another movie.
I prefer when they do it as a sequel and not as like a reboot.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just
I
like-
mean, it's never going to be as good as the original. It's especially that style of comedy doesn't
Right.
really fit in today's
Exactly.
world. That I think that's the big thing is
Right.
comedy is always evolving and you can't do the same style from 10, 20, 30, 40. It just gets, comedy in movies nowadays is just getting like raunchier and raunchier and and just like pushing the limit. That's all it does. It just like pushes the limits to the edge.
I will
But I
say,
mean, they just had the Naked Gun reboot.
I was just gonna
Yeah.
bring
Yeah.
that up.
I don't know how that was. Did it?
I will
apparently
say
people liked it.
I did see it, and I will tell you, I think that was one of the best demonstrations of how old school comedy can still translate now.
good.
It had a lot of the same Leslie Nielsen slapstick. It
Yeah.
was very much like the puns were incredible.
He's supposed to
The-
be Frank Jr.,
Yes,
right?
and the play,
Yeah.
and he was amazing, Liam Neeson. But I knew because I'm a relatively big Seth MacFarlane fan. I
Yeah.
think he's great. And when I knew that he was going to be producing that, and I think he even directed it, I was like, yes, it might be done
It's-
right.
okay.
And it was. I would say, like, if you just want a night of fun, just goofy, frivolous comedy, it's very similar to the originals, which is nice. They pay great homage to it. I loved it a lot.
They're doing a Super Troopers
Three.
three.
Yeah.
I saw some of the behind the scenes stuff they've been posting. I love it.
I mean, that's a 20-year-old style of comedy, or more, 25-year-old style.
Stoner comedy.
Yeah, stoner comedy. But
Littering
we're getting off Mel Brooks a little bit
Yes.
here. But favorite has got to be Spaceballs. So I'm excited that we will, in fact, and I think Josh Gad will be good. Bill Pullman's in. Rick Moranis is coming out of retirement.
Love that.
That's awesome. Good for him. Well, his kids are all grown up now. That's why he quit.
Yep.
The first
Yeah, they're like adults.
Yeah.
He's
You're
an
like,
old
Dad,
man.
go make some more money for us. Go.
Yeah, get out there,
Go
bud.
do this.
I think Josh Gad will do fine. David didn't know that he was in the Trey Parker, Matt Stone, Mormon.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mormon?
I didn't know he was in the.
Oh, yeah, he was in the original
that's
Book
like
of
how he
Mormon.
got his.
That's
like,
where he blew up.
That's where
yeah.
he blew up, is because
Yeah.
that show was so popular
Yeah.
on Broadway.
He did Spelling Bee on Broadway too. I think he was the first replacement for the Barfay character on Broadway.
I didn't know that.
Dan Fogler played it on Broadway, and then Josh Gad took over there.
Oh, okay.
And then he did a Book of Mormon. That's where I first got introduced to Josh Gad.
My Josh Gad trivia
Yeah, it was-
is not up to snuff.
It was Josh Gad and the boyfriend from Girls. were the
Andrew
original-
Rannells. and-
Andrew, yeah, Andrew Rannells. Yeah, that was the original Book of Mormon cast,
Yeah.
which I'm sure it was. I never saw the original.
I didn't see the original, so
I'm sure it was fantastic.
Small bit of lore about me. I auditioned for the original.
Oh, really?
When they were doing replacements and the tour for the original,
Yeah.
I actually got a call back to audition, which was really cool. And I was like 22 at the time. I was
Yeah.
like, oh hell yeah! So I went to Orlando. I did my audition, and they were auditioning for Broadway, London, and the tour. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So they called 4 of us back.
Wow.
And I was one of the 4. It was really cool, but the problem was I towered above all of them. The Cunningham character that Josh Gad played is a small, short, fat guy. I've got the fat going for me, but not the short. So I did not get cast. But it was cool enough to be able to go to a Broadway audition.
3 out of the 4 we're getting to. Oh, fuck.
And I was the guy. But it was a really cool experience, and that's actually killed my Broadway dream for me. That's okay.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, it's not for me. And then when COVID happened and all the Broadway performers lost their jobs and many left the industry, I was like, that would have been devastating.
Yeah.
Glad I didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
A lot of them did get to come back, which is great. But yeah, and then I'm just
A
like,
lot of
I'll
them are
just do
still
theater.
working on cruise ships.
Right. A lot of them have found their places there, or they went to teaching, or
Yeah,
who knows,
yeah.
whatever. But, or like Josh Gad, he's gotten big into the movies now, and he's doing a lot of
True.
that. So, and you got the Disney money, you got Frozen money now.
Yeah, he's got the
good.
Frozen
Oh yeah,
He's
once you have the
fine.
Disney money, then you're fucking
Yeah,
set.
you're set. They got you like a cult in there.
Right now, I want to jump into some world
Massive
news. But first, I want to let you guys know that my special is still available on Amazon Prime, directed and produced by Dave of the Day here. Yeah, I don't know. We got to talk about moving it to YouTube at some point.
Yeah, we definitely should.
But right now, please go buy it on Amazon because I like money.
It's
Any
like
plans for another special?
$10.
Huh?
Any plans for another recorded special?
Yeah, I have a whole new act right now, so I've been working it out. So I have a whole new 45 minutes. I probably want to add 1 or 2 more jokes, probably.
And we're
Like
gonna
tighten
do it up.
everything up a little bit, and then we'll probably just do another one.
Amazing.
I don't know what we'll call it, but fuck it, let's do another
Florida Man. You got to do Florida Man.
one. I think somebody already
did they?
Florida Man.
Nah,
yeah.
fuck them.
We were too late. Damn it, we were too late. We're also brought to you by random-fandom.com. That's our official T-shirt shop. You can go there and get a fun gift or something for yourself. They got coffee mugs, T-shirts, stickers, magnets, hats. Yeah, they got trucker hats now. If you want a cool trucker hat.
Any dildos or sex?
No,
sex toys?
no. We were trying to get one together for WNBA games, and then WNBA was gonna sponsor it, and then that all got
That
ruined.
whole thing happened. Yeah.
That whole thing happened, and the deal fell apart. So,
Other people always ruin it for us.
yep.
Damn it.
Damn. I was right there. All right, now it's time for some world news. I still don't know how this works. There it goes.
There it goes.
Live in the Something Planet studio in beautiful Montreal, Canada, from the team that brought you Are Racehorses Real? And Girls Gone Golfing, this is Something Planet World News.
Love that show.
Girls Gone Golfing.
It's a good show.
Hot.
It's hot. First up on the list, man who shares name with Babe Ruth accused of settlement fraud.
Of course.
What else is he going to do?
George Herman Ruth of Greensville, Tennessee, allegedly used the names of hundreds of dead or retired pro baseball players to make phony claims for payouts in class action settlements. Pretty good scam.
Elaborate.
A Tennessee man with the same name as New York Yankees legend Babe Ruth is facing charges alleging that he used names of... we already said that. George Herman Ruth is charged with 91 counts in the indictment handed down in the U.S. District Court in Greenville, Tennessee, late last week. Does that sound official, David? David's a jury member for the federal government.
Yep, federal jury duty member right here.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so he knows how it works.
Sounds very, very official. Mail fraud. This is a U.S. District Court, so this is, I guess...
This is
federal
like
case.
half of what you have to like sit through, right? It's just people like just
so-
doing mail fraud.
Yeah, a lot of it is mail fraud or wire fraud, and it's very, very dry.
It's very
It's
it's
not
and it's
fun-
very
it-
obvious that they committed a crime.
Yeah, I mean, they have to set it up that way so that they...
Well, you don't convict; you just make
No.
a recommendation.
We just do the indictment.
Yeah,
The
you just
indictment,
recommend
which gives
indictment.
the U.S. Which I didn't know this is how it works. That gives the U.S. government permission to put people on trial because
Yeah.
it's part of the Constitution that the government cannot sue you unless a jury of your peers says they can.
Says-
that way
Okay.
you can't
says
be.
that we should.
That's how you don't get rid of like political enemies and stuff like that.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Didn't know that's how it worked.
Some of the government's still working.
Yeah, some of
Bits
it.
and pieces.
That's kind of been my cue. Is like if one day I get a call, hey, we're not doing jury duty anymore. I'm like,
oh, fuck.
bye guys, I'm leaving.
I'm out of here.
The indictment says Ruth obtained or attempted to obtain more than $550,000 through the scheme. He sought payouts and lawsuit settlements ranging from contact lens pricing allegations to claims of racial discrimination against a staffing agency. So he was just filling out these forms for law offices, doing class action suits with baseball players' names.
But like,
That's great.
That is so crazy.
and he just happens to have Babe Ruth's name, but he just uses
So that's
other.
what he probably started with Babe Ruth, and he
Ruth.
was
It's
like,
like,
"Oh, I could
oh,
probably
wait a minute, yeah.
now I know how it works. I'm gonna jump on with more."
Wow. I mean, Babe Ruth isn't using the name right now, so like,
Hey, why
Get
can't
it.
I get a fun case like this?
yeah, right.
A fun baseball-oriented
Yeah.
case.
Yes.
That'd keep me awake.
Japan is banning ultrasound photo scam stuff. This was
Great.
this was a different headline when I opened it up 5
Oh,
minutes
they
ago.
always change it.
Oh wow.
I think it refreshed. But anyway, Japanese, basically there's a Japanese app that was basically, it was a marketplace and you could sell your baby's ultrasound photo on there. And so people...
For what?
I guess for like fraud.
Hey, listen, Japan is living in the future. We don't even know the uses for ultrasound pictures. We can't even conceive.
We're feeding them to AI.
Oh man, I'm going there next year, so now I need to take a bunch of ultrasounds with me, I guess, to make some money while I'm abroad.
And use panties. You could throw that in
No, I think it's-
the vending machine.
I think
they
they were
have.
selling it because people want the ultrasound photo so that they could trick their significant other into thinking that they're pregnant.
Or for their parents, so they
Or
stop
for their
bugging them.
parents.
Yeah, we're pregnant. Leave us alone.
Wow. I didn't even think of
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Well, that happened to a friend of mine. It wasn't as sophisticated as this.
Yeah.
He got a photo sent to him.
Of a pregnancy test.
No, it was a photo. It was an ultrasound photo, and then I was like, and he was like, yeah, she says that she's 9 weeks pregnant, and I looked at the photo and I was like, bro, that's a whole ass baby. Okay.
Didn't even get the
full
right
ass baby.
increment.
Yeah, that's not the right. Yeah, that's not
Oh
the
my
right
God.
week. Like, and then I Googled ultrasound photo, and it was on the front page. The exact same one.
Oh, come on.
I was gonna say, I mean,
So that's
if
how dumb this woman was.
if you
It's
do a
like-
Google image search, I'm sure you could find hundreds of ultrasound photos.
Yeah.
That you don't
yeah,
need to buy
I don't know
from
why
a
you would need to
scan-
buy it. I don't know. Maybe you get the authenticity. It's a certificate of authenticity.
Because
Well,
someone else's name.
it's like OnlyFans. You know, there's a specific person you're looking for, and you wanna know what their baby looks like, so you pay a little subscription fee.
That is bizarre, literally.
Baby of the month.
That is nuts. I can't be like. I don't know, when somebody has reached that level where like I'm buying an ultrasound photo right now, like if that's popping up on my credit card, I'm gonna go get some help.
Yeah, just go get yourself some help, please. Something is really, really bad is happening right now.
Guys, Japan's living in the future. Don't besmirk.
Yeah.
No.
Besmirch?
Besmirch. I can't talk today.
Okay.
Besmirch. Yep, we're good. We'll
We
move
are
on.
here. We exist.
Did you guys hear about one of my colleagues, John Reap, the
Oh, yeah.
Emmy guy?
I was gonna ask you guys if you. I mean,
I've worked with him.
I am a huge. Was a huge John Reap
He's
fan.
funny.
We've seen him 7 times as he's come through in his cycles.
wow.
'Cause he usually comes every year.
You probably have seen me open for him
I
before.
probably have. That's probably where I saw you for the first time. And we adored his stuff. And we actually became, like, I don't want to say friends with him, but we became, like,
It's like a goofy
back and forth. Yeah.
guy. Yeah,
He's great. And he actually started, like, chatting up a friend of ours before. So, like, he's been around. And we've seen him almost every time he comes here. And then when I saw that, I was like, God, fucking bullshit.
That's another grand jury indictment.
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was North Carolina. I don't get one like that to do.
Famous comedian.
Famous comedian. Nope.
I think I found out, like, another comedian locally had posted about that. And I Googled it. And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I saw another comedian post it, and I was like, "That's a mean thing to say."
probably
And
saw
then
the
I
same
googled
one.
it, and I was like, "Fuck."
Fun
Yeah.
fact, when John and I were in Swampland Symphony, which is a country band that we were in, we actually sent him a theme song to use for his podcast. He put out a call like, hey, country singers, send me a thing based off of this old John Denver
Yeah.
song, like a parody of it. And we did it, and it was fucking awesome. And he picked some piece of shit, like, theme that was just one guy singing, and it sounded terrible. Like, ours was awesome.
I could imagine yours was great. I want to hear it now.
I'll see if we can find
find it,
it.
and I
I'm
would
sure
love
we
to
have
hear
it
it.
somewhere. And it's like,
Don't put it on the website.
no, we're not putting it up.
Don't put it up.
And I was mad at the time, and now I'm glad we're not associated.
yeah,
glad,
right,
glad
no
we didn't
kidding.
get picked for that.
Yeah, glad we didn't get picked.
We
it's like-
deserved it, but I'm glad we didn't.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, it's sad to see, but I also heard that I haven't been following him in a while because I haven't been, seeing his shows lately. Apparently he's super right-wing MAGA too. I didn't know. I don't know.
People say that about everybody, or that people will say like I'm super like liberal or whatever. I'm like, I'm not really. Or some people will say that I'm like far right too. It's weird. It just depends on what you're joking about. If somebody thinks that you're like joking like about something that's like against their side, then they'll be like, oh, well, he's a MAGA guy now. When it's like,
Yep.
look, I should be able to make fun of fucking Hillary
Everyone.
Clinton
Yeah.
and goddamn Joe Biden. Like, I should be able, without people being like, oh, well, you hate Joe Biden? No, I just think he's a fucking weird old man.
Right. And I think and that's what we should do. We should be universally hating all of them. And I
Right.
think like that's what a lot of people
Yeah,
are
these
missing.
aren't my people.
Right.
Like these should be like people that are serving me, and if they don't, I'm gonna fucking criticize.
Yeah, these are
them.
rich assholes that are supposed to be serving us in the country, and they're
Right.
just looking out for their own interests. So fuck all of them.
And they're not. And that's what makes me nervous sometimes about going to see live comedy is if there's a comedian that's going to say stuff that might offend either side, and then you'll get your super brazen hecklers that are super pissed off that you're talking
Yeah.
about Trump.
Oh, I got it the other week, and I did not do anything political at all, and there was just like a drunk guy, and he was like, "You must be one of them," and I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Based on that joke, I bet you voted for Joe Biden." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, and I was like, "What am I like?" I was like talking about. I don't even know what I was talking about, but
Yeah.
I don't do anything political in my
Yeah.
stand-up
Right.
act.
Yeah.
I might like maybe I said something funny crowd work, but I don't think I brought up Donald Trump.
Well, that's
or
their whole
Joe
thing
Biden.
nowadays is like, oh, the liberal mindset is a disease.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, is it? Is it?
Yeah, and then that's what
I just done 15 minutes on being a United States Marine veteran.
Yeah. Like,
And that's what just, I mean, it's just, if it's funny, it's funny. Even if it's bashing the left or the right, I don't
Right.
care. I want to see the truth in comedy. I want people to not feel like you're getting everybody equally. And that's what I love about a lot of different comedians is they will hit every side. That's
Yeah.
when you're wondering, well, what side do they belong to?
Speak your truth and don't molest kids.
hey, that's a great.
That's literally
and
a great
treat
mantra.
others how you want to be treated.
That's the new
It's like-
national anthem.
It's like treat others. Okay.
And don't touch kids.
It's too many octaves in that one. I can't do it.
Yeah, so gross on that dude.
Yeah.
John Rape. Yeah.
John Rape. Yeah.
John. Wow, that's a great but terrible drag name.
Yeah. Oh no.
It's his drag name in prison.
There it
And
is.
it's meant in a different way.
Oh man.
It's meant in a weird
I'll have
ass
to
way.
remind me to tell you guys off the air. I
Yeah.
have some dirt.
Oh.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Like verifiable about his situation.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
tell you after.
All right.
Okay,
We don't want to get sued.
No, we don't
Yeah.
want to get sued. Not that
Well,
he
it'll
can
come
do
in
anything.
Marjorie Taylor Greene to rescue us.
See, this motherfucker does work for TMZ.
I just paid too much attention to shit I shouldn't be paying attention to. But yeah, no, it's pretty weird.
All right, now it's time for some massive. Actually, let's. Where are we at right now? Oh, we're right.
Oh
at
yeah,
50
please.
minutes.
Last time I was here, we didn't play.
We didn't play our favorite game, so let's do it. This is our favorite game. Am I the asshole? It's a game where we judge people. I go on to Reddit's Am I the Asshole, and I find a couple, and then I read the headline, and you guys got to make a snap judgment.
Yep. No other info.
Just
off
other
the-
info,
off
just the headline, and then I'll read the rest to you, and then you have. Oh, I got to turn this off.
Oh yeah, we can't see it.
Okay.
We can't read it. Yeah, turn it
All I
off.
see is the wiener, so we're good.
All you see is
the giant mushroom head.
the giant mushroom cock. All right. Let's see. First up,
Here we go. This is the exciting.
am
part.
I the asshole for telling my best friend I understood why his fiance is so disappointed that he proposed to her at the gym?
No, you're not. Wait, no, you're not an asshole. If you just say you. No, I'm gonna say no. Not the asshole.
I'm gonna say no as well.
You're going to say no? All right. Am I the asshole for telling my best friend I understood why his fiance is so disappointed that he proposed to her at the gym? That's a very poorly written headline.
Yep. Most of them are.
I, 27 female, was excited when my best friend, 27 male, told me he had proposed to his girlfriend, 29 female. He said that he had the proposal on video. I was so confused when the video started out in a women's gym.
And she goes, oh. She was very excited.
When I saw his girlfriend on an exercise machine in the video, I had a bad feeling. She looked so shocked, and she said yes. She only looked happy for 2 minutes, and the rest of the time, she gave an insincere smile. My best friend expressed frustration that his fiancée had confessed she wasn't happy with the proposal after he asked why she looked so sad. He was venting to me and asked me how I feel if a guy proposed to me while I was at the gym. I guess he really expected me to agree with him, but I said I would hate it. I said I don't want to be proposed to when I'm sweaty and stinky in the gym. I basically explained to him that I understood why she was disappointed. My best friend called me shallow and a bad friend. Am I the asshole?
When I'm at the gym, I feel like garbage when my whole body, all
I'm
my
trying to
energy
crank
is
my
wasted.
hog, okay?
Yeah,
Nobody
it's
pull
like
your
I
camera out.
don't want people to talk to me, let alone propose to me.
Right? No, this sounds like some Crunch Fitness bullshit right here. This is a Crunch
He
coded.
proposed on free pizza day. Yeah. Here you go,
Here's
babe.
your Tootsie Roll.
You know, I was very offended recently because they just opened a new one up by where I live in Palm Harbor.
Oh yeah, where LA Fitness used to
Yes, they opened that up there, and they had recruiters that were right next to where my wife and I go to brunch. And we go
First
to
Watch.
First Watch, yeah. And we go there all the time. And I walked up and they had recruiters, and they were asking everybody, and then they looked at me, and then they looked away.
Oh,
and I
fuck
was
these
like,
guys.
you know what? Fuck that guy. I wasn't going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
But what I'm most upset about is all the parking for my brunch place is gone to the fucking
Yeah.
gym.
Also, you shouldn't be bothering people trying to get some brunch.
Like,
okay?
I'm just trying to have a
Fuck off.
waffle and not
Yeah.
feel guilty.
Also, I'm gonna vent. Fuck that. The landlords there. Actually, they sold it, so the new people might be nice. But the previous people
that's
kicked
where
out Geekmatics, my family's
Yeah,
computer shop,
family's
for no
business, yeah.
reason. We've been excellent tenants there.
I told you because they were found as somebody that would
they wanted to
pay
put
more.
I found out they wanted to put Verizon in there, which fell through, which I'm very happy about. Yeah, fuck those guys. But like we paid every month, even through COVID and everything. We were one of the only tenants there that was
Right.
consistent. We were there for how long? We were there for like 8 years. I don't remember, something like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
8
I
or
was
10
there a
years,
long
yeah.
time,
Yeah, it was a long time.
The previous spot they turned into one of those scam mattress stores.
Well, they tore that whole building down. That's why we had to move out. Yeah.
into a scam mattress store.
Now now Geekmatics is next to Tum Rub Thai.
Ooh.
Tum Rub.
My favorite rub is a tum rub.
Well,
Depends on time of day.
All right, am I? We got time for one more.
well, what was the consensus, real quick?
Oh, the consensus was not the asshole.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
that
was
was
I think
easy.
you could probably put it a little bit better. You'd be like, bro, women want like their proposal to be like intimate
And magical.
and like romantic
Yeah.
and
I had to
magical.
redo mine because my first one was botched because my wife didn't realize it was real.
She thought you were
she was laughing.
punking her
Yeah,
or something?
there's a whole story to it. I know we're up against time, but basically, a friend of ours and me were going to propose to our girlfriends at the same time, and we did it as a staged reading, so they didn't know it was real. Well, he got nervous and told his partner beforehand.
You're too good of an actor.
Yeah, he didn't want to do it anymore. So he's like, Nathan's proposing to Taryn, so don't break it. So we did this whole stage reading thing. Taryn took it really seriously. She was doing it. She was acting. I proposed to her, all that. She thought it was a prop ring.
Oh. And
And
just
then-
threw it somewhere.
Yeah, I was like, fuck me. And then so I redid it again 10 years later. But yeah, anyway.
I proposed to my wife in the drive-thru of a Taco Bell. It was
It
beautiful.
was magical and intimate, right?
It was magic. It was very intimate. It was just her and me in the car.
You
No one
definitely
else.
are not the asshole for doing it.
No, thank you.
Not at all.
It was delicious. It was a delicious proposal.
Leave a comment. Is David the asshole for proposing to his wife in the Taco
Hey,
Bell
we've been
drive-thru?
together for 13 years.
Yeah,
and a
13 you
couple
can't
months.
argue with 13
You can't
years.
argue with that. No.
Can't argue with 13 years.
It
All
would have
right.
been even better post Taco Bell. If you
Do we want to do?
That's real love.
Am
I
I the
hid it in the
asshole
burrito.
for?
The ring.
Am I the asshole for refusing to leave my apartment for a day because of my Muslim roommate's conservative mom? Or am I the asshole for calling my boyfriend an idiot because he won't get a colonoscopy even though his mom had colon cancer?
Which one? We're doing one of those?
One or the other.
The colonoscopy one sounds easy, so let's do the racially charged one.
Yeah, this one's racially charged.
Perfect.
All right, so am I the asshole for refusing to leave my apartment for a day because of my mom or because of my Muslim roommate's conservative mom?
Oh, like she's coming over, so he
She's
wants
visiting. Well,
Yeah, they want the friend out of the house or what? The roommate out of the house. It seems like because maybe this roommate is not. It wouldn't jive. Maybe it's like
Is roommate kind of gay? Or like kind of
either
like...
gay or like the opposite sex or something. It's
Okay.
like it's probably something like that.
something frowned upon in a conservative household.
If your roommate is your friend, I would say yes, you're an asshole. Just like do them a solid. But if you're just a roommate and you're paying for their no, not the asshole.
Yeah.
I pay to live here. I'm not gonna leave.
Yeah.
I would say right off the bat, no, you're not the asshole. I mean, after you give context, I'm probably going to want to change my mind.
Yeah.
But if you're, if you're paying to
Everybody
live
always
there,
thinks I'm trying to trap him.
No. You don't. I don't. Yeah, no.
Everybody always thinks it's a
I
trap.
mean, I'm probably going to stick to my, but like, no, I would not leave.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I mean, I pay the same amount that you do. I'm not going to make you leave when my parents come by.
Right.
All right, so I'm a 23 male. I live in a college apartment with two roommates, both of which are women. One of them is Muslim. Let's call her Santa. We get along pretty well and have lived together for over a year with no issues.
Okay.
Yesterday, Sana told us her mom was visiting for the upcoming weekend. This sounds like a New York City situation.
Yeah.
3 roommates, or 2 roommates. She was coming for the weekend. For info, her mom is very conservative and religious and apparently doesn't approve of her daughter living with male roommates.
Does she already know?
Awkward because I exist, in parentheses. As a result, Santa asked if I could leave the apartment entirely for the day her mom was visiting. Like, be out of the whole day and even find somewhere else to sleep overnight.
Oh, fuck that. I'm glad we went with no.
I would be like, you could buy me a hotel room.
Right.
Yeah,
If they pay
yeah.
for my whole spa day, sure.
Yeah. Pay,
Like, yeah, put me up in a nice room, decent room.
yeah,
right.
put me in a hotel. Sure, I'll leave.
I told her I wasn't comfortable with that because I had a major assignment due. So, yeah, this is like a
Oh, yeah.
college situation.
Yeah.
And I focus best when I'm working from home. I also don't want to have to pack up all my stuff and go stay somewhere else just to keep up an appearance for someone I don't even know.
Yeah.
Additionally, I pay equal rent and felt like I had a right to be in the apartment. You do. If that's your home,
Yep.
you have a right to be inside of it.
That's the mother's problem, not his problem.
That's true. It's like, okay, well, don't care what your mom thinks or do what she says. Just listen to her.
Yeah.
Don't try to hide it.
Is mom just going to sit in the house all day? Like, are they just going to look at each other?
I
Take
don't
your
know.
mom out.
I don't know. Yeah, is there nothing to do?
Right.
Does it say what town this is in? No, it just says college apartment.
Okay.
Not the asshole. at all.
Still, I try to compromise. I offer to stay in my room the entire day and be quiet / not come out
That's a great
at
compromise.
all on the condition that I'd at least be allowed to come out and make lunch or dinner, and they could bring my food to my room so I wouldn't starve. I genuinely thought that was fair and respectful.
Yeah.
Just slide the tray under the table. Hope it's pizza.
But no, Santa wasn't happy with that and insisted I should be out of the apartment entirely. She said her mom would freak out if she found a guy lived there, and so yeah, she hasn't told her at all.
She hasn't told her.
And it would cause a lot of drama in her family. I said, well, I understood her position. I wasn't going to dip from my own home, especially with a big deadline hanging over me. Yeah, if you got to fucking work or a school assignment done,
Yeah.
like you can't. I mean, I guess I would be fine doing it in a hotel room, but that's just me. But like, if you're not comfortable with that, then yeah, fuck off. That's my place.
What if he doesn't have a laptop? He's got a desktop only.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lug that. I don't care if you put me up at the, I don't know what a fancy hotel is, but whatever the fanciest hotel is, I'm not gonna lug my fucking computer there.
I'm not taking that to the Holiday Inn Express.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that sounds nice. Yes, the
It's
holiday.
delightful.
So he said he wasn't trying to be disrespectful. Here's an edit. Santa never chose to have male roommates, but it just so happened she was practically bullied out of her apartment, all female, for a conflict involving another girl, and this was her last resort.
Probably, hey, you're a whore. Can you be out of the apartment while my mother comes over? She won't approve.
Yeah.
I think she just needs to have a conversation with her mother.
Yeah,
like,
Because
hey,
the mom is the asshole. I think.
Yeah, the mom is the asshole here. Stop being so conservative.
It's like, hey, Mom, if you don't want me to live in this apartment, then you should just get me my own apartment.
Yeah, I was about to say, give your kid a little bit more money.
Exactly.
Like, if you don't want me to live here, then you're going to have to pay money.
It's like the worst odd couple situation here.
Sometimes, housing is fucked up right now, and it has been for a while. So it's like there's not a lot of options all the time. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Especially, did you say New York? Were they in New York?
It sounded
college?
like New York, but
Very New
it
York
didn't say. It said a
sounding,
college town, which New York has a lot of colleges.
Yeah, and college towns are typically
there's
pretty busy.
Yeah, I mean, there's always a limited amount of housing too.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
you guys want to talk about movies really quick?
Yeah. Can you turn this back on? Because I really miss it.
It's Something Planet,
Watching
massive
this
media tonight.
I'm trying to get a peek at Nathan over here. Without, turning
Hi,
our head.
hello, that's us. Hi, guys. By the way, I love that was a Gateway logo I just saw.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
This is an
how
old
old is
monitor.
yours?
Well, this is really. I'm getting a new one right here within the next couple of months.
I mean, it
and
still
then
works great. I mean, it
This
looks
one will
fine.
go over here.
I didn't even know Gateway made LCD screens.
Oh,
It's
an
really
HD display, guys.
oh thank God.
This is from the early days of Something Planet.
Yeah.
This is
Wow.
really old.
There's
yeah.
no way there's an HDMI on there, is there?
Yeah, there
Yeah,
is.
there is.
Wow.
Yeah, it's plugged in through HDMI, I think.
HDMI 1.0 though.
Incredible.
Yeah, it doesn't. As you can see, the picture is not very good.
I mean, for the purposes, it's doing
Yeah, it
its
works
best.
for a
It's
monitor.
doing a
for
great
us,
job.
I saw the series finale of Upload. Have you guys watched that show?
No,
Like
what is
Greg
Upload?
Daniels show?
Is that where they upload their bodies before they die?
They upload their
mind-
brains into
Yeah.
a computer, before they die, but it like makes their head explode.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Oh, I didn't know the exploding part. Well, I watched a few episodes from the first season, and I
Yeah.
liked it. I just never jumped back in, but I'm going to have to
they
now.
kind of. So this is, I think it's like the third season, and it was. I think it's one of those deals where Greg Daniels was just like, "Look, I'm only going to make a new Office if you let me finish this show," because like his kid was
so you
one of
say
the stars.
Season finale or series?
Series finale, yeah,
Okay,
so they
so,
canceled
three,
it.
so it's just three.
Just 3 seasons, and the last season
I'm
is
down with
just
that.
4 episodes. Actually, all of them I think are only like 6. It's like a British show.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's real short.
3. That's a lot. That's a
Yeah.
long season for a British show.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like a popular British show, but it's fun.
So when they upload, their heads explode. So you
Yeah.
can't get your body
You
back.
can't get your body back, but then
But your consciousness is being uploaded anyway, so who cares?
right? Well, it's like a corporate dystopia. So like
Oh.
if you don't constantly keep paying, then you get frozen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just
You run-
wipe
if
you
you
from
run
the
out
cloud.
of data, yeah. If you run out of data, you get frozen
There's
in the
a
cloud.
Black Mirror episode in the
Yeah,
latest season like that.
it's like a Black Mirror. It's like Black Mirror, but like a sitcom.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
That's great.
and it's romantic too. It's cute.
I
There's
love
like a
when they-
love story.
If they
yeah.
throttled back my data, I'm just like,
Yeah, exactly. A series as a whole, I think I'll give it like a 6.5.
planets?
Yeah, 6.5 planets.
We don't do stars here.
We don't do stars. We do
planets.
planets.
Branding.
Even though our logo
branding.
is a star.
Oh yeah, it's a planet in a star.
Yeah.
A communist star somehow.
But season 1, I would say, is like fucking 8 out of 10. It's really
Nice.
good, really solid.
Yeah.
Season 2, also really good. And then the last season, I just thought it was kind of rushed.
Yeah, so it's just like finishing it up so you can do The Office.
Yeah, he finished it up. And then I did watch the new Office spinoff called The Paper.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I have not yet. How is it?
It's I liked it. I thought it was it had like definite like Office vibes.
Okay.
Sweet, wholesome. Also some good jokes.
Heard Oscar's in it?
Oscar is in it, and then like it's supposed to be the exact same camera crew from the original. And he sees
Okay.
him, and he's like, no, I do not give my consent
That's
to be
funny.
filmed. And then it like flashes up like Oscar. There was not a time limit on the consent form that he filed in 2005.
That's
so yes, we
amazing.
can use his image.
I love that. That's awesome. That's job security right there. And he said,
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
So it takes place in Toledo. So yeah, the camera crew goes to Scranton to look to see what happened to Dunder Mifflin, and then they got sold to a toilet paper company in Toledo that also owns the local newspaper. And so now the newspaper has a new editor-in-chief, and he's trying to make it into a legit newspaper.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So-
I like that premise.
It's good. I
Printed
watched
on
like
toilet paper.
yeah, it is sponsored by toilet paper. Have you guys seen anything? I mean, we talked about a lot of movies.
I see
already.
you have Alien Earth on.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
do.
caught up.
You're not
but
caught
there's a
up.
new one tonight, right? It's Tuesdays or is it Thursdays?
I'm not sure.
I think it might be
I think
Tuesdays.
it might be Tuesdays.
It
Yeah.
might be have you seen Alien Earth?
I
yet?
have not, no.
Are you a fan of the Aliens movies?
I haven't gotten much into them, no.
Oh, yeah?
No.
No.
But you know,
It's-
if you like it, I probably will, so I need to get in.
Well, for me too. Like the
It's
original
like the original.
Aliens.
It's like the original like body horror.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's, the reason they made it in the first place, and the things bursting out of
Yeah.
the chest and all this, it's like an allegory for like rape, and the reason they did that is so men could feel what it's like to be raped.
Yeah, well, Roe
and
v.
to
Wade
be
was a big
penetrated
topic.
by this thing coming out of
Yeah, Roe
out
v.
of
Wade
your
was a big
stuff.
topic back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a protest movie wrapped in a sci-fi horror. But I Aliens, which is the second movie in the franchise,
Yeah.
is one of my favorite movies of all time.
yeah, it's a James Cameron. Yeah,
Yeah,
James Cameron movie.
Yeah, I didn't even see the first Alien before I saw that. You don't have to.
So the first movie was Alien, the next one was Aliens.
Yes.
So they just added an
multiple
S.
ones.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
they
More
just
than
added
one
an S.
alien this
Yeah.
time.
There's more than one.
And that one, I think that one's a superior film.
Yeah, okay.
It's the first one has a lot more suspense. You don't even see the alien until like 3/4.
Yeah,
through
well,
the
yeah,
movie.
it's kind of like a
So
lower budget type of
it's-
thing.
Yeah, it's a lower budget. That's why,
Like
because the
3/4
costume.
into that, you don't even see it.
Yeah, but
Interesting.
it's there though. That's what's effective about it. It's like you're waiting for it. Like, what is happening on the ship? Where is it coming from?
I saw that in a Broadway show once, not to derail it, but there was a Broadway show I went to go see that had a ton of A-list actors in it, and Nathan Lane was in it. We
Yeah.
went to go see it on Broadway. It's called The Front Page. John Goodman was in it. John Slattery was in it. Like a lot of big name guys. Nathan Lane was in it, and he was top billing of this thing. And I was like, I'm so excited. I knew nothing about the play.
no.
He came in the third act, 3 hours into the fucking thing, and I'm there to see him, so I could understand how that is. I'm waiting for the alien to show up.
Yeah.
That's how all those old horror movies were. It was like they didn't have a lot of budget, so it was a lot
Yeah.
of like filming people scared.
And Tissa.
And I'm sure they spent a lot of money on the alien chest popping out.
Yeah.
scene. 'Cause
Oh,
that was a good suspenseful
Yeah.
scene. You have to watch the first one just for that scene.
Of course.
Yeah.
Most of the exposure I ever had to that was on the Great Movie Ride
Yes.
at Hollywood Studios.
That's based
yeah.
on Aliens.
That's
the
the
second
Alien
one.
with
They,
Sigourney
they had a
Weaver?
Disney ride too, didn't they?
No, it was just
They
a
had
great
Alien
movie.
Encounter
Alien-
and
oh.
Magic Kingdom. I don't think it was the same.
No,
It
no,
wasn't the same alien.
no.
But in the
It seemed
Great
like
Movie
the same
Ride, they had
fucking
the
alien.
scene.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know.
Seemed like a xenomorph to me.
And also, I don't know if it's based on aliens. It might be just Alien. I don't know. But the xenomorph is there, and it's
Yes.
really creepy looking. And
It is very, and it pops out. I loved
Yeah.
it. That's great.
no
All
more
right,
Great
well,
Movie Ride.
we need to
Rip.
get out of here.
Let's
because
go.
I need to eat dinner and
too.
go to sleep.
Same.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Remember to follow us at John J.S. Planet, at Burley Nathan, at David the Day, and at Something Planet on Instagram. We are a video podcast on Spotify and YouTube. Please subscribe and follow on there. And join the Something Planeteers group. We have a lot of fun in there. It's kind of a behind-the-scenes podcast group.
It's one of my favorite groups on Facebook to be in. Like, I'll get on in the morning and I'll see like the most offensive meme I've ever
It's
seen.
very unhinged.
And I'm like,
offensive.
I just woke up.
I just woke up. It's because some deranged comic is up till 3 a.m. like posting memes.
Filling the feed up with the nastiest, raunchiest. I love it. It is my favorite group to be in on Facebook.
Yeah, if you're squeamish, don't join.
Yeah. Thank you, David. Thank you, Nathan.
course.
Check out Nathan this Saturday in Jacksonville, Florida at the Emerald Vine Room. God damn it. I almost got it. I almost got it.
Almost.
So close. Do you mind if I plug one more quick thing?
Yeah, sure.
So every third Sunday going forward, actually just was announced today, I'm hosting a Show Tunes Sunday at the Ball, which used to be the Saint in downtown St. Pete.
Oh, yeah.
They asked me to
Oh,
come
I
in
like
and host
that
a
room.
Show Tunes like sing-along rave sort of thing where we play like show tunes from like all the different years and people can come in and sing along and listen to songs. There's like Broadway themed cocktails and stuff, but that's every third Sunday going forward starting this coming up weekend. So
See, the Saint,
whatever.
greatly themed, hard as fuck to get into. That's why they went under. It's like you had to have like a password, and then the line's like a mile long. Fuck
Yeah,
that. I just
this-
want to go in and get a drink and be in red lighting and feel
Just
sexy.
let me be cool for
Yeah.
10 minutes,
Yeah.
please.
But now it's like this. It's a cool disco theme thing. I have actually never been there. It'll be my first time going to
Okay.
see the place when I
Yeah.
do my first gig. But come check it out.
Nice. Show tunes.
Yeah, show tunes.
Oh,
So I'm doing from like the 40s,
Yeah.
the golden age of Broadway, until now.
Hollywood.
Exactly. So come in and say hello, my baby, and then get the hell out of here.
All right, I'm going to play us out.
What does that mean? To play us out. I don't know what that means, to play us out. What does that mean? To end the show? Yeah. All right, go. I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.